Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have another example here of inequalities, graphing inequalities. Let's go ahead and start with this one immediately. So we have a situation here. We have an equation, y bigger than and equal to minus 2 minus 5x. I would like to plot this on my coordinate graph right over here. How do I do that? Well, as always, let's get some coordinate points. First, I'm going to change this inequality symbol into just an equal sign. And I got minus 2 minus 5x. In order to find my coordinate points, I need my xy chart. And I'm going to use x as 0, 1, and 2. Easiest points to use. And I'm going to plug it in. So minus 2 minus 5 times 0 is going to be minus 2 minus 0, which is just minus 2. And here's my first coordinate point. Now when x is 1, minus 2 minus 5 times 1, well, minus 5 times 1 is minus 5, so that's how it's going to be, and minus 2 minus 5 is minus 7. Here's my second coordinate point. And finally, my last one, minus 2 minus 5 multiplied by 2. And of course, that's going to be minus 2 minus 10. And minus 2 minus 10 is minus 12. And there we go. We got our 3 coordinate points. Again, you don't need 3. You can use 2, but it's always good to have 3. Okay, and now let's plot this in my graph. So I'll start with 0 and minus 2, which is right over here. Then I'm going to do 1, and I'm going to go straight to minus 7, which is right over here. And of course 2 and minus 12, which is beyond this graph. It's not, I don't need to plot it, only because I can't show you the numbers here. But like I said, 2 coordinate points are good enough for me to draw a line. But that comes to the second question. What kind of line am I supposed to draw? The rule is, if you have a greater than or less than sign, you got to draw a dotted line. If you have a greater than equal to or less than equal to sign, you're going to draw a straight line. Well, it looks like it's a greater than equal to sign, which means I'm going to draw a straight line. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to connect the points. And I'm going to try to connect them as best I can. That's not a good connection. Let's try from here. See if I can get a good connection over here. Just about there. It's not too accurate. Obviously with a ruler it's better. Good. And it's a straight line. It has to be because it's greater than equal to. Now, finally, I need to know what region to shade to satisfy this condition. Y greater than equal to minus 2 minus 5x. How do I do that? You go to your very first coordinate point where x is equal to 0 and minus 2 is the y-intercept. You take that minus 2 and you plug it into the equation, original, right over here. And here we go, minus 2 greater than equal to, and whatever the following was. And now, just take a look. Minus 2, whatever numbers have to be on the y side, it's got to be bigger than minus 2 because the sign says greater than. So if it's greater than minus 2, we're talking about numbers like minus 1, 0, 1, 2. All these numbers are bigger than minus 2. So let's go back to the graph and let me just write it for you. Here's minus 1, here's 0, here's 1, and here's 2. And there we go. I can now highlight or shade the region which satisfies the inequality. And that's the beauty of drawing those notches. It tells me exactly where to shade the region. And there we go. We have successfully graphed y greater than or equal to minus 2 minus 5x. It's just that simple. You just have to follow step-by-step procedure over here. Let's try one more example. Let's try, I don't know. Let me give you an example right now. I'll make one up right on the spot. Let's try, how about y is equal to minus, let's try minus 5x, for example. Okay? And I don't have a graph, so I'll make one up right now. Here's my graph, xy chart. This is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. This is 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus obviously. This is minus 1, 1, 1, minus 1. So anyways, just to give you an idea, again, y equals minus 5x. Sorry, it's an inequality, my fault. Let's say y is greater than minus 5x. So let's pretend y equals minus 5x, xy chart as usual to find coordinate points. When x is 0, y is 0. When x is 1, y is minus 5. When x is 2, y is minus 10. Plug it in and you get your points. So we got 0, 0 right here, 1 minus 5, which is right over here, and 2 minus 10, which is somewhere right over here. And now you're going to connect these points. Am I supposed to use a dotted line or a straight line? It's a greater than sign. Greater than sign means dotted line. So using your ruler, in my case I had to use freehand, I'm going to connect the 3 coordinate points with my dotted line, as you can see here. And now I'm going to shade the region. How do I know what to shade? Again, go back to the first coordinate, 0, 0. Take the y value, plug it in, 0. All the y values have to be bigger than 0 because the crocodile only needs bigger numbers. So 0, it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all these numbers. So that means this entire region has to be shaded. And there you go. That's how you do it. It's simple steps like that. Okay? And my next video, I'm going to show you how to graph a fraction. Thank you.